What's the largest single cell in your body? It's not a nerve or muscle cell, it's the syncytial a cell so massive its surface area can reach up to 13 square meters. This giant cell forms the outermost layer of the placenta, directly interfacing with the mother's blood. Amazingly, the placenta is a fetal organ, meaning this cell carries the baby's DNA, not the mother's. The syncytial is created when billions of cytotrophoblasts fuse, forming a single continuous cell with thousands of nuclei. This unique structure acts as a seamless barrier and exchange point between mother and fetus, ensuring precise control over what passes between them. Its unbroken membrane prevents leaks, making it both a fortress and a trading post. For 9 months, this cell grows and adapts, working tirelessly until it's delivered with the baby. The syncytial is a hidden giant, essential, temporary, and a marvel of biology. The syncytial isn't just big, it's a multitasking powerhouse. It acts as the fetus's lungs, grabbing oxygen from the mother's blood and delivering it efficiently, thanks to its huge surface area. It also filters waste and toxins, working like a liver and kidneys to keep the baby's environment safe. As a hormone factory, it produces HCG and other hormones that maintain pregnancy and prepare the mother's body for childbirth. This cell even shields the fetus from the mother's immune system, preventing rejection. Its continuous membrane is the key to all these roles, acting as a selective gatekeeper. From breathing and feeding to protecting and signaling, this single cell does the work of an entire organ system. The syncytial is biology's ultimate multitasker. The syncytiotrophoblasts' ability to fuse into a giant cell comes from ancient viral genes. Special proteins called syncytins, originally from retroviruses, act as molecular zippers, merging cells together. Millions of years ago, retroviruses inserted their DNA into our ancestors' genomes. Some of it became permanent, forming about 8% of our DNA. The genes for syncytin 1 and syncytin 2 were co-opted from these viruses, turning a viral weapon into a tool for building the placenta. This evolutionary hack allowed mammals to develop complex placentas. Similar viral gene captures happened in other mammals, each time enabling placenta formation. Our biology is a patchwork, shaped by ancient infections. The placenta's existence is a testament to evolution's creativity, turning viral invaders into essential partners. We owe our beginnings, in part, to viruses. Studying the syncytiotrophoblasts is tough. It only exists during pregnancy. Dr. Hanna Jevik's lab at Brandeis University creates model syncytia in petri dishes to study how these giant cells form and function. They use epithelial cells and a fusogenic protein from the influenza virus, triggering fusion with a pH shock. These lab-made syncytia are smaller and less stable than the real thing, but they let scientists watch fusion in real time and test how the cell responds to stress. It's like building a model bridge to understand the real one. By observing these models, researchers can explore how nuclei organize, how the cell stays intact, and how materials move inside. These insights help unravel the mysteries of the real syncytiotrophoblast. Lab-grown giants are bringing us closer to understanding this biological marvel. How does a cell bigger than a bedsheet hold together? Dr. Jevik's team found that actin filaments form a network inside the syncytiotrophoblast, acting like internal support beams. They use an algorithm, borrowed from astronomy, to map these filaments and see how the network changes as the cell grows or faces stress. The thousands of nuclei may also act as structural pillars, helping distribute forces and organize the cytoskeleton. This interplay between actin and nuclei is likely key to the cell's stability. Syncytia aren't unique to the placenta. Muscle fibers are also formed by cell fusion, enabling powerful contractions. Studying healthy syncytia helps us understand both normal and diseased fused cells, like those in cancer or viral infections. The syncytiotrophoblast is a masterclass in cellular engineering. Understanding the syncytiotrophoblast has real-world impact, especially for pregnancy health. In preeclampsia, this cell's stress signals can trigger dangerous spikes in maternal blood pressure. By learning how the cell is built and responds to stress, researchers hope to find new ways to diagnose and treat this condition. Future lab models will use real placental cells in 3D environments, offering even deeper insights. Beyond medicine, the cell's unique properties could inspire new filters or immune-shielding materials for technology and healthcare. The syncytial trophoblast is more than a biological curiosity, it's a blueprint for innovation. By studying how it builds, filters, and protects, we unlock new possibilities for science and technology. This hidden giant may shape the future as much as it shaped our beginnings.